I'm back after some technical problems. Okay, so part 2 of the vocabulary on page 94, 95. Here I go, I need to stand up. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Okay, so, compassionate. This is a wonderful word. In fact, I love these words here because they're all pretty much like feelings words, and I love feelings words. Okay. Compassionate is an adjective, so we use it to describe a person, usually. This is an interesting word because we have the prefix calm, and calm and con, C-O-N, the prefix usually means between people. So that's why we have the word like communication, means the discussion or passing ideas between people, or the word community, C-O-M. So whenever we have C-O-M as a prefix, it usually means between people. And then the next part is this word passion. And passion means strong feelings. Now, when passion is alone, usually it means strong romantic feelings, but not always. You can be passionate about your work. You can be passionate about another person. You can be passionate about your religion. You can be passionate about politics. So compassionate means that you feel a lot of sympathy and feelings for other people. So perhaps because I have a bad back, you are feeling compassionate towards me, meaning you are like, oh, I can see she is in pain. I hope she feels better. I hope she heals quickly. The word heal So to be compassionate is to have sympathy for another person. For example, my daughter, she is a very compassionate person naturally. So for example, when I am sick like this, even when she was very, very little, she wanted to like help me, get me things to make me feel better. So she feels a lot of this, she feels a lot of sympathy for other people who are hurting. Okay. Appreciation. Appreciation, the noun, has a lot of different ways that we can use this word. It often collocates with this verb, to show appreciation for something or to someone, or you can even say to show someone appreciation. So there's lots of different kind of sentence types that you can use with appreciation. So to show appreciation is basically to show someone that you are thankful. So for example, somebody is willing to drive me to the airport, so I show my appreciation for their kindness by giving them flowers. Or maybe I bake them cookies and I say, here are some cookies, thank you so much. With the cookies, I am showing my appreciation for something. Here in Canada, we have a tradition that when somebody invites you to their house for dinner, you show your appreciation by bringing a bottle of wine, usually. And that's a way of showing appreciation to the owners of the house for having you for dinner. Many cultures have traditions like this, so you can ask yourself, how do you show appreciation when you go to somebody's house for dinner? Okay. Courage. Courage is a noun. Courage is an emotion. And it's basically, if you have courage, you are doing something brave or scary. So I know I'm talking about my daughter a lot today. She is very afraid of the dentist. She we all hate the dentist, but she freaks out and cries and screams, and it's terrible. So she recently went to the dentist, and she was very calm and good, and I could tell she was very scared. And I told her she had a lot of courage, that she is like strong in this situation that is scary for her. And that's really what courage is, to be strong in a scary or fearful situation. Courage is the noun, so we usually use it with the verb have, to have courage. But there's an adjective form too, and that is to be courageous. And courageous comes from the same root as courage, and it is a synonym for brave. Okay, empathy. Empathy is very similar to this word sympathy. In fact, they're almost exactly the same. Anything that ends with the suffix pathy means that I feel the same emotions you feel, or I think the same thoughts as you think. Sympathy and empathy are one of our things that make us very human. In the fact that, if somebody hurts themselves, you go, ugh, like you can feel it in your own body. The difference between sympathy and empathy is that sympathy, you can be like, oh, I am so sorry your father died, and you say kind words. But empathy means you feel the pain inside yourself too. So when somebody else experiences pain, you feel that pain inside you as well. So sympathy is like acts of kindness in a difficult situation when somebody else is hurting, but empathy is like you feel the same feelings inside you. Empathy is a noun, but you can also have the adjective to be empathetic. Empathetic. And to be empathetic is the adjective form. It's to have empathy in a given situation. Some people are very empathetic. Some people, like, it's the same, like you can't watch a scary movie because you feel the feelings of everybody who is scared and it's too intense for you. And some people are not very empathetic, like they don't really feel other people's feelings, and that's okay. So you can ask yourself, are you an empathetic person, do you think? Do you feel other people's feelings? Okay. So finally down here, we have access. So this first case, that C sound is a K, and this second C sound is an S, so it's access. Access to somewhere, to somewhere, or to something, or to someone, means that you are allowed to go and be close or be inside that thing. So a door that is locked, you have no access. But if you have a code, you can enter, you have access. In fact, that's where we see this word often, is like, do you have an access code? We see this on computers a lot. And if you have an access code, means you are able to enter. It's a password, essentially. You are able to enter the computer. But sometimes we have access to someone's house. Maybe we have the key. And in this example, I think it says you need access to somebody's thoughts. So it's like, tell me what you are thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. Give me access. Allow me inside your brain. Okay, so what I want you to do is, now that we have done all of this, all of these words, I want you to do the exercises on page 94 and 95. I want you to do exercise C. And I want you to do it right now. And then I'm going to give you the answers in just a few seconds. So pause the video, and then I'm going to give you the answers. I might need to sit down. Okay, pause it. Oh my God. Okay, hopefully you're back. You did it. Okay, so let's take a look at this vocabulary. So, number 1, keeping a secret can be very stressful. For years, I didn't tell my wife that I had lost money in a bad business deal. As soon as I made a confession about what I had done, I felt so much better. So, okay, so, is it A, B, or C? The answer is A for number 1. Admit that you did something wrong. Okay, number 2, you need to take care of yourself. If you are not willing to reduce your stress levels, eat a healthy diet, and exercise every day, you will never get better. To heal, your body needs all of these things. So if you are not willing to do something, you don't want to do it. Okay. Heal means become healthy again. A. Okay. 3, teaching can be stressful, but it can also be rewarding. When students are successful, it motivates the teacher. Their success makes the teacher want to work even harder. This is true. Okay, and motivate means to give someone a reason to do something. So it's B. 4, she is a great doctor. She cares deeply about her patients and is always compassionate. In turn, her patients show their appreciation by sending her thank you cards. Compassionate people, B, show sympathy for others. Appreciation means thankfulness. That's the noun to be thankful, thankfulness. Okay, that's B. 5, it takes courage to be a good police officer. The police have to face danger every day and remain strong and calm. Good police officers also need to have empathy. Yeah, we're seeing a whole lot of that these days. Sorry. That is my opinion. They need to be able to understand all different types of people and their problems, even people who are very different from them. Finally, good police officers need resilience. Oh, we missed a word. Great. Okay. Resilience. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm on a lot of pain medication. Resilience means that you are strong for a long time. So you imagine a plant that lives in the desert, like you guys know, let me be a cactus. How am I a cactus? Okay, I'm a cactus. A cactus, we'd say, is very resilient, meaning it lives in difficult conditions, but it still grows. So someone who is resilient is someone who is very strong despite bad situations. Okay, so resilience is C, the ability to recover from difficulty. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. 6, after my best friend, courage means bravery, A. Empathy means the ability to understand other people's feelings, B. Okay, so just to say it again, number 5, courage means bravery, A. Empathy means the ability to understand other people's feelings, B. And resilience is the ability to recover from difficulty, C. Okay, 6. After my best friend lost his job, I had to ask him how he was dealing with the stress of being unemployed. I did not have access to his mind to know his thoughts and feelings. So access is the ability to go inside. Okay, so that is your vocabulary. You need to know this vocabulary and the vocabulary from part 1 for your test on Wednesday. So that's what you should study mostly in your test on Wednesday. D, these discussion questions, we're going to discuss them in our online class tomorrow. So if you want to read them over and think about some answers to the questions before you talk with your friends tomorrow, that would be great. Everything else, all the rest of the things you have to do, I'm going to write in the announcements shortly. Oh, thank you guys for putting up with my strange class today. Oh my god. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.